Again, smoke coming out of the pipe of the Russian tent sauna. We've been heating it every day, several hours a day. And it's part of the Finnish traditional summer lifestyle. During the summer holidays, that is usually 4 weeks. And some more, maybe, I'm not sure. I used to have more. Finns like to go to their summer houses, live more or less simple life. It means heating up the sauna. Usually their saunas are nicer. This is just a temporary place. And exercise for the summer days, cool days, when you just can't sit still. It's too cold and there are too many mosquitoes. If it isn't, it's the splitting firewood. I can't demonstrate it with one hand, but you are just hitting the piece of log with the axe. And the Finnish trees are birch. It's the best quality firewood here. And they use it also for making furniture. And then there is the pine. And then there is the spruce, where we have some spruces here. It's the traditional Christmas tree. So, in terms of climate change, carbon dioxide footprints, how good is this, burning wood? That's what I sometimes think about it. Now I'm not searching for your answer to that question. I'm just asking the questions. So, the logs we bring to the sauna room and burn it inside the stove, the heater. This is not even dry wood, so it will generate more smoke and gases. And the flame heats these rocks, and then you get naked, sit on the platform here, and then you throw water on the stone. It starts hissing and generates steam, hot steam, and you can really enjoy it. Not talking about how it's not untypical in the country to go naked into the sauna, males and females together. Yeah, oh, I forgot to show. In this place we don't have water pipe. Hot water is being generated inside this container that is attached to the smoke pipe. So the hot air and hot smoke is heating up the water, and then you can take hot water from there. And in these buckets is water that I used to carry from the lake. And estimated temperature of this water is between 5 and 10 centigrades Celsius. So very often the cold water in Finland is cold. It's even colder often than serving temperature of beer in Australia. It means when you generate hot water for your house, you need it to heat it a lot. When you're boiling a cup of tea or coffee, you really need to heat it not from 20, 30 degrees Celsius as you do in hot countries, but from 0, 5, 10 degrees. It will cause remarkable consumption of energy, extra consumption of energy compared to warm countries. Not speaking of heating the house. Houses are very well insulated. They have double, triple or quadruple glasses in the window and vacuum between the layers of glasses, so it's very warm, insulates from warmth, and it also insulates from noise. Here's another instrument for making firewood, burning petrol. If you are too lazy to use the axe or too busy, as people more and more are. Where does Finland get her energy? It comes from Russia. From the nuclear power plants that have been ordered from the Soviet Union and still being ordered from Russia, Rosatom. It heats the water. They have centralized hot water stations that heats the water for the houses in cities, and it heats the water for central heating systems. Operated either by natural gas or nuclear power. I think nuclear power still is the most important source of energy here. Also, they of course generate electricity. Actually, not nuclear power directly heats the water. It's the electricity that they generate using nuclear power, and then they use it to heat water. Most probably they are using some renewable energy sources like burning wood or charcoal maybe. I'm not well enough informed anymore about these energy questions. Well, they have some wind turbines here in the country, but not too much. And solar energy is a little bit of a problem because the sun is up during the summertime. It can be up from 18 to 22 hours. But then in the winter time, there is no sun at all, or even 2-3 hours. So solar hot water is not available when you need it the most. But in the summertime, I think for the industry and households, you could use solar panels. And they have at least smaller ones here for street lighting, for cottages like this. They don't have electricity on this island. This is a little island, so we need to use solar panels to create power for our smartphones. So that's it. How ecological is it to live in Finland? That's a big question that I'm not expecting to get any answers to. Every place has its pluses and minuses. That's for sure. And the Finnish summer, Finnish nature, it's something amazing. I guess about 2 months ago, all these fields were covered by white snow, and then when the snow melts they became black, and branches of trees, this is Ribena I guess, they didn't have leaves at all. Then in the end of April, usually, this year I wasn't here to witness it, the leaves and grass, it starts bursting. So everything looks so fresh and clean, and the air in Finland, it's clean. It's cool, but clean and nice. There were some flowers of native little strawberries, these little white flowers, and there are lots of berries growing, wild and cultivated. Now I even can't find the blueberries. There are native blueberries growing in the country, in the little bushes, and then in August usually you come and pluck the berries. Everybody can go anywhere outside yard areas and pick blueberries. People from Thailand come here and they pluck them and make some good money. There further we have some blueberries. There is lots of wood here because they used to do some tree lopping here, selling the trees to the industry, and they don't accept small pieces, so they're actually wasting a lot of timber. So this is white blueberry bushes. It still is due to flowering this month, and then the berries will be ready in 2 weeks. So much pieces of wood. They are so useless, considered so useless that people don't burn these little pieces. They don't burn it in stoves, they just burn it in a bonfire to get rid of them and to get some fertilizer. It's going to be Midsummer Eve in 2 weeks, and Finnish midsummer tradition is to light a bonfire by a lake in an area like this and celebrate. I think the function is in the old culture the same as firecrackers and fire in other cultures to scare away bad spirits. Not sure where those bonfires started. So this is summer in Finland. Only 3-4 months like this. And warm days you can have between 10 and 20 a year, I reckon. Sometimes less, sometimes more. I'm looking forward to having some warm days in August. I will be flying back to Malaysia last day of August. 5 months away.